Aliens crossed with Tyrannosaurs? What more could science fiction and dinosaur model fans want? This is the new for 2020 Rebor X-REX Swarm in the Plague variant. Stick around, we'll tell you more. Hi, Everything Dinosaur here, and today we're going to look at this, the new Tyrannosaur Xenomorph replica from Rebor, Swarm the Plague variant, the second in a series of 4 alien T-Rex hybrid figures from Rebor, following the introduction of the impressive Broodlord in late January of this year. It's a magnificent 43cm long model, but it doesn't come out of the box looking like this. We'll give you some tips and advice to help you put it together. Think of this as Everything Dinosaur's essential guide to assembling alien animals. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit that notification button to be part of the conversation. Out of the box and with the packaging removed, this is what the Rebor Swarm Plague variant looks like. There's the long flexible tail, and here we have the 4 spines that fit into slots on the back. Next to them is the alien looking second jaw, and then we have the 2 small Tyrannosaur arms. If we pick up the body piece, you can see the round holes for the arms, and on the back the 4 slots for the spines. Please note, because the head of this figure is so large and heavy, then just like the earlier Rebor Broodlord figure, the body piece won't stand up on its own. Nothing to worry about, the figure will stand perfectly once the tail piece has been inserted as a counterbalance. Let's start our assembly by inserting the jaw. The jaw piece has a peg on the bottom, which slots into a small hole at the back of the lower jaw. Slide it in carefully so you don't damage those fearsome alien teeth. Position the second jaw in place and push home. You can always use a model maker's craft pick to secure the second jaw if you want to. Don't worry if you haven't got one. There are lots of other tools you can use. For example, the top of a pen works just as well. Slip it into the back of the mouth and push down to ensure the peg is in place. The flexible tail has a plug on it, so it can be inserted into the back end of the model. But it can be quite tricky to attach. Dipping the plug in a cup of hot water or heating it using a hairdryer can help to ease the tail in place. If you want a really snug fit for your tail, then you can trim 2 to 3 millimeters off the end of the tail plug. This can be done using a sharp craft knife. If using a knife, please take care and seek assistance if you need it. Inserting the arms is very straightforward. On the end of each piece is a peg. Simply push it into the appropriate hole. There you are, nice and easy. When it comes to the 4 back spines, it's just a question of slotting them into place. Each spine has a small peg on its underside. Find the appropriate position on the model and push the spine into place. It can be a little fiddly, as each spine will only fit into one slot. You can glue these spines to the model, or, like Everything Dinosaur team members, you can put some plasticine or blue tack onto the peg to help make the spines more secure. And this is it, the assembled Rebor X-REX Swarm Plague variant. And what a magnificent alien Tyrannosaur replica it is. The model has a declared scale of 1 to 35, which makes it comparable to many dinosaur figures within the Rebor range, although the stated scale is arbitrary, this being very much a science fiction fantasy figure. Whatever it may be, it is a fantastic sculpt, with amazing detail, and we are very impressed with the finish. We love that wet look, the glossy paint effect, that gives this model a real hint of menace. The skull of Swarm is stunning. It's almost translucent, and it gives this replica presence. The model is beautifully balanced thanks to that long flexible tail, making this figure a centerpiece to your Rebor collection. Here we show the Rebor Swarm, next to Broodlord, the first figure in this exciting series. What a wonderful pair they make! That's a quick run through on how to assemble Rebor's Swarm, the Plague variant. It's a fantastic Xenomorph figure, the second in a quartet following the introduction of Broodlord earlier this year, which leads us to this. Our question of the day. Which of the two Rebor Xenomorph figures do you prefer? Are you a fan of Swarm, or is it Broodlord that gives you a buzz? Let us know in the video comments below. We'd love to hear from you. So there you have it, the new for 2020 Rebor Swarm X-REX Plague variant, and our guide to alien model assembly. We look forward to posting up on our blog and social media pages further details of the other two models to come in this range, the Broodlord organic version and the Swarm radioactive colour scheme. Check Everything Dinosaur out on social media to keep up to date with the latest developments regarding new models and replicas. We'll put a link to the Rebor section of the Everything Dinosaur website in the video description below, so you can pick up an X-REX Swarm or a Broodlord if you want to. We'll also put a link in the video description to an earlier video we made showing you how to assemble the Broodlord figure. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. And one more thing. Thank you.